Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you may be listening to this here podcast. I'm saying good morning. How about this is a blessed day? This is a new month, February. We are beginning a new month in the year 2024. That's a blessing that we're seeing another month. We woke up this morning clothing our right mind, the use and activities of our limbs. We thank God for this day. I thank God for this day. I appreciate this day. I want to say, welcome, single women of God, blessed single women. This is your day. Let this be an awesome day. Let this be a day, regardless of what may be going on in your life. Just get up thanking God for another day. Don't allow sadness, depression, anything come into your life. Don't allow any negative things to come into your life. Get up and tell yourself, I am somebody. I know I'm somebody. I know I'm a blessed woman. I know that I'm going to make it. I know that I'm going to succeed in whatever I put my hands to do. I know I'm going to be a blessing to another single woman. I know I'm going to be helping another single woman that's been in, what I've been going through, what I've been through. I can be an encouragement to another single woman. I can be that single woman lifts another single woman up, not tear anybody down. I don't want to tear anyone down. I don't want to be that there woman that's speaks against anybody, any single woman. We all have our bad days, up days, sad days, days where we fall. Get up. Days where we may make a mistake or say something, or don't don't down yourself because you make a mistake. Get up and say, well, okay, I made a mistake. Lord, forgive me. I'm going to do better. And I'm going to learn from the mistake that I made. And I'm going to, go forth because I need to be a blessing to somebody, another single woman. So I'm going to make it. I'm going to be that woman, that single woman that say, yeah, you could do it. You could make it. You could do anything you want to do and have a purpose for doing it. You know, let your life be a blessing and encouragement. Let your life be a light to another single woman to let her know you got this. You can make it. I did. You know, there's some single woman that's going through what you've been through. And you can be that help and that encouragement, that single woman that understand the downfalls, the misunderstandings, the failures, the many days that you cried, the many mornings you cried, the many nights you cried yourself to sleep. I know what that's like. I know the days where you get up and you say, okay, what now? I mean, what do I do? How can I, when you're going through something, don't allow that what you're going through to determine your character. Don't allow what you're going through, if it's bad. Don't allow that to determine your happiness. Be happy, and find something. If you have to watch something on TV that have you laughing or read, something make you laugh. Encourage yourself. Look in the mirror, tell yourself, hey, regardless, I got this. Regardless, I'm gonna make it. Regardless, it's going to be okay regardless. I got this regardless. I'm going to pull another single woman up out of what she's going through because I can understand. I know I can be that encouragement. I can be that listening ear. I can be that shoulder. I want to be able to always be there to lift another single woman up. And you always say, well, why you always talk about just single women? Because that's who I am. I'm single. And I don't know anything about marriage life. So my life is single. And my will is to speak to single women everywhere, you know, um, and I want to encourage them to let single women know that, being single is not a curse. It's not, that you're a bad individual or you're somebody that don't know anything, don't look at being single as something negative. You know, stay in your singleness until the Lord say, okay, it's time for you to be married. But wait on the Lord for that to happen. But be that single woman that can, another single woman that's going through something can come to you, can talk to you, and you can listen and encourage them. Don't be an individual that listens to another single woman and then go behind her back. Don't be a back talker. Don't be a listening ear just to down the individual. Be that listening ear to encourage the individual, because you know what it's like if you're going through what she's been through. You know what you feel. You know how you felt if you know when you if you've been in an abusive relationship and you got out. You know what it's like. You know how that feeling is. You know how the many times you wanted to give up. You know the thoughts that went through your mind. You know, I know. I know the times where when I was in this relationship, I just hated everything about life. You know, I couldn't understand, but yet I tried to get out, but yet I couldn't. I wanted to escape, but didn't know how to escape, was too afraid to escape because, you know, the words will always come. If you leave me, I will come after you. If you leave me, I'm going to hurt you. If you leave me, I'm going to destroy your life. I heard that. You know, that's the tactics that an abuser will use to keep you in an abusive relationship, to keep you part of what he wants, his trophy, his how can I say, his target. His, you know, he has this here um target board, and he needs to keep you there, to keep throwing them darts, to keep this to keep you sad, down, miserable, you know, keep you in a level of, you know, stress or defeat. You know, you don't have any, you know, no understanding of you. You don't have anything, you know, to look forward to, and the individual wants to make sure that you stay in that mind frame, that you don't have um a mind to say, I'm not doing this anymore. If he could keep you in that mindset, you know, but you know you had that little individual in you that's telling you you can get out. And then you have that individuals in front of you saying, if you do, you know, I will. So your level of um, building yourself up is being torn down because he's making sure that your self esteem won't climb. If he can get you to believe that you're nothing, he's happy. But if you start saying, you know, I'm better than this, my life is better than this, I don't have to live like this, I got to get out of this, you know, don't go to him and say, hey, I'm leaving, I'm doing this, because he will use all the tactics to keep you in that relationship. The, oh, I am so sorry, the apologizing tactics. Oh, I'll never do it again, the lying tactics. Oh, you know, I love you so much. Please forgive me. I don't know what's wrong. Please, I'll never do that again. I heard that so many times. It was like I got up and put on that outfit because I knew that, you know, I was going to wear that outfit. You know, even he would even try to cry, you know, would never see the tears, but, you know, you would, oh, I'm so, you know, that would come because your self esteem wasn't up, it was down. You were being discouraged. And then you would have days where, oh, it was so great. He would do things, buy you stuff, take you out, you know, love on you, tell you how much he loves you, how much he cares, how much you are so important to him, how he can't make it without you and he just needs you. And please forgive me. Let's just, let's go for it. Let's do something nice today. And then the days come, excuse me, when he had been drinking, that them days was the most horrible days for me, because when he started drinking, I knew that it was going to be bad for me. I didn't have to do nothing, but I just knew once that liquor got into him, I knew what was going to take place. I knew it. And, there's no way you could prepare for being abused. There's no way you could say, okay, let me get ready for this. There's no way, you know, because it's like a sneak attack, like your enemy, like you see these here animal shows where the predator is looking at the prey, and the person can't see it's happening. Forgive me if it went out. I don't know what's going on with my um, system here, but if there's a pause in the recording, please forgive me. Um, I don't know what happened, but anyways, you know that when the animals, they're looking at their prey, how they're going to attack them, and they get to running, and sometimes their prey escapes, and it's it's sad, but we have to realize that when the attack comes, go forth. When the attack comes, I don't think there's really anything you can do. I mean, I could not, had to take it. I had to, go with the flow, go with the blows, go with the hit, go with the cussing out, go with the whatever. I had to take it. I couldn't tell him, you better stop. Who do you think you are? No. But one thing about it, I learned from everything I went through. I learned from it. And I learned from all the disappointments, the hurt, the failures. I learned from all of it. But I knew that one day I will be able to get out. And I look forward to that day. I did. I looked forward to it. I sought after it. And I kept telling myself, one day. And then when that day presented itself, I said, oh, this is it. This is it. It took a minute. So always look up and tell yourself, regardless, I'm going to help somebody else. I'm going to make sure somebody else, some other single woman, is able to get out, is able to go forth, is able to live a life. Be that encourager. Be that individual that will encourage another single woman, will lift another single woman up, will say to this single woman, you got this. So remember, what you're going through is for somebody else. What you have experienced is for somebody else healing and deliverance. Your abuse, at the time, I didn't think of it that way. When you get out of your abusive lifestyle, you're going to help another single woman get out of her abusive lifestyle. She may not want to listen. She may not say, how. I don't think it. She may say everything negative, but don't give up on her. Don't say, hey, ain't no sense in me talking, because she don't want to listen. You've been through that relationship. You know what it's like. You said the same thing. if somebody came up to you and said, you could get out of this. And remember, single women, we are brilliant, we are awesome, we are dynamic, and we could do anything but fail. God is working it out for us. God knew it was going to happen. God seen it before it even happened. He knew. He knows our life. Let's choose to help another single woman, encourage another single individual. And always remember, excuse me, God loves you and so do I. And have a blessed day. And remember, you are somebody. You are another individual, single woman, that's going to help another single woman. And when you help that single woman, she's going to help another single woman. It's going to be like a dynamo effect. Always remember, you got this. You are somebody, an awesome woman, single woman, that would always be at help to somebody else. God loves you. So do I. Be blessed, single women. We are awesome women. We got this.